Hello everyone, what is up? It is me, AlbyMTG. For today's video, we have a ton of Magic the Gathering news to go over for today. Before we get into the news, I do want to apologize. This video was supposed to be out like an hour and a half ago, but then I found out that my school was doing a blood drive today, and so of course I participated in the blood drive. You can see the thingy here. I did a double blood donation, and I highly recommend if you ever get the chance to donate blood, please do so. It's a free way of giving back to others who are, in a less fortunate position than we are currently. So it's a nice way to do that. You don't have to do a double donation like I did, but even if you do a single donation, it's a fantastic thing for you to do, and I highly recommend it. So with that being said, we'll get into the Magic the Gathering related stuff now, and we'll stop doing a PSA here. So the first piece of news announcement here is that the Guilds of Ravnica full set is out. You can see here 259 out of 259. You can go to mythicspoiler.com. You can go to scryfall.com. Both of those are tremendous resources to go ahead and take a look at the entire set. You can now see every single card. Most of the cards that were spoiled today were all just like commons and uncommons, so we have a little bit more of an idea about the limited aspects of Guilds of Ravnica. Most of the constructed stuff was pretty much figured out already, but from a limited perspective, we got a bunch of good filler cards today, and a little bit more, defining cards in each of the archetypes for commons and uncommons. So I'm quite excited. It looks like it's going to be a very fun limited format as well as a fun constructed format. So I'm quite excited, and yeah, I'm very excited to play it. With that being said, the next piece of news here is that Magic the Gathering Arena is now open to everyone starting on September 27th. It's currently September 19th. So in 8 days, you will no longer need a beta code to play Magic the Gathering Arena. You can see here they put out the announcement trailer, but basically the big things we need to know here are, for those of you who are new to Magic the Gathering Arena, nothing really pertains to you too much here that I'm about to talk about. If you're joining for the first time on September 27th, then don't worry about like this next couple of minutes of the video. The next couple of minutes of this video is going to be for the players who have already participated in the closed beta for Magic the Gathering Arena. You can see one of the big things here that they have is a nice little schedule. September 21st, they'll be turning off. 21st, yeah, September 21st, there we go, that's how English works. Purchases will be temporarily turned off, so you won't be able to spend your IRL money for in-game currency during this time period, and then on September 24th, the servers will go offline, and then they'll come back up on the 27th with the open beta instead. There's like stuff about needing to update your account. That's pretty much all just normal stuff. Something kind of cool here is that they're doing a nice little event the day before MTG Arena is supposed to come back. You can see over 300 Twitch streamers, mainly Magic-related Twitch streamers, that are going to be playing Magic the Gathering Arena. Some fellow content creators are on there, like MP Numbers and Total MTG. Some of my friends from the YouTube community will be on there, as well as just like some popular streamers. New Matanami, Gabby Sparks, those kind of people, and even some pro players are on there. I remember seeing Guillaume Wafotapa's name, Sebastian Pozo's name, and a few other just kind of more well-known professional players that are also going to be playing Magic the Gathering Arena and streaming it as well. So that's kind of a cool little thing that they're doing there. If you want to see the full list of content creators, you can go ahead and do that there. I'll probably be checking in with Total MTG and MP Numbers. Those are the ones that I'll probably be checking in with the most. And then when we talk here a little bit more about Magic the Gathering Arena, the big part here is the account wipe. So for those of you that don't know, with the account wipe, everything that we've done so far in MTG Arena is going to be erased. But what's going to happen is you will be reimbursed for all of the gems that you've purchased during that time. Any purchased welcome bundles will be reimbursed, and if you were part of a New Zealand only Dominaria code test, then you'll get your Dominaria pack reimbursement as well. But what's really important here is that as kind of like somewhat of a reward for at least helping play the beta, we will be getting Mythic Edition versions of Teferi Hero of Dominaria, Ral Izzet Viceroy, and Vraska Gorgon Queen. So those will be kind of like our rewards for helping out with the open beta. For those of you who are interested in getting into MTG Arena once it comes, for everyone on the 27th, I think I still have a couple beta codes left, maybe somewhere between like 1, 2, or 3, somewhere in there. So if you still need a beta code before the 27th, go ahead and let me know down below in the comments section, and I'll try and get back to you with a beta code. That way you can, even if you only play like one game or whatever before the 27th, once the account wipe happens, you'll be able to have a free Teferi, a free Ral, and a free Vraska, which will be super cool. They're going to be first come, first serve, obviously, for the 3 people who, still need their codes. So go ahead, let me know down below in the comments if you guys still need a beta code. And then, yeah, it's basically just talking about how all of the other reimbursements are going to happen, and what's very important here as well is they included this piece of information. This is the only planned account wipe between now and the full launch of the game. So from now on, after this account wipe, there won't be another account wipe until the full launch of the game. So we don't have to worry again about, needing to worry about several account wipes happening between now and the full launch. It'll just be one more again at the initial launch of the game. So yeah, I'm quite excited. I don't really play a ton of Arena. I'm more of a Magic Online kind of guy instead of Magic Arena kind of guy, but I know there are a ton of people who really enjoy it. So for those of you, this was going to be kind of a cool thing for you. Guilds of Ravnica, of course, will be coming out here on MTG Arena September 27th, the day when it comes live, and this is 2 days before you get to play with it in stores, which is kind of neat. You can do pre-release sealed events on MTG Arena. Pretty cool little stuff that you can do there. Another thing that they're doing is some redeemable codes now. So for pre-release packs, if you play in a Guilds of Ravnica pre-release, there will be a code inside of your pack to have or to be able to receive a sealed event entry on MTG Arena. It says limit 1 per account, so you only get to do it once, but whatever, it's still fine. For the Planeswalker decks, the Planeswalker decks will now include codes for MTG Arena as well. So if you buy a Planeswalker deck, I believe there's going to be multiple. I believe we've seen the Ral Zarek one and we've seen the Vraska one. So it says limit 1 of each deck per account. So I'm assuming you can get the Vraska one and you can get the Ral Zarek per your account. And then some booster packs. Some booster packs will contain a code in them as well, and that code will be good for 3 Guilds of Ravnica boosters on MTG Arena. Again, it says limit 1 per account here again, so it's kind of like a one-time thing. If you're buying, a ton of packs, it's probably not, that important to you. It's just going to be a one-time 3 free boosters here of Guilds of Ravnica, and it says it's going to come once in every 8 booster packs, so not too bad there. And then you can see it says just the beginning. They're talking about some of the other stuff they're trying to do, giving you ways to battle your friends directly. That seems pretty important to me. More experimental event types and more event variety. Okay, yeah, sure. Making player ranking and progression more meaningful. I guess that's kind of important. That way you can play with people on your skill level more consistently. Cosmetic items I don't really care too much about, but I know some people like them. And then a better solution to what happens when you get a 5th copy of a card. What makes me kind of scared is that it's showing us that they still have yet to figure out what to do once we get a 5th copy of a card. So that's something I thought they would have figured out by now, but I guess not. So that's something they're still currently working on. And then just kind of a thank you here. So that's all the MTG Arena news, and then we go from the MTG Arena news onto the Magic the Gathering Online news. And so we can, if you're more of an MTGO player like me instead of an MTG Arena player, you can see here they're talking a lot about some Guilds of Ravnica stuff in here. The important stuff, though, is Guilds of Ravnica will be coming out September 27th, the same day that Magic Arena comes out is back up for everyone, and so again we'll be able to do like pre-releases here on Magic the Gathering Online for Guilds of Ravnica. You'll get your 5 booster packs of Guilds of Ravnica and then 1 guild-themed booster. So any of the 5 guilds from this one, if you're hoping to play Dimir in the pre-release, you can go ahead and get 1 Dimir centered pack for your pre-release. If you're hoping to play Boros and just run some people over with Boros, you can get 1 pack that's focused solely on Boros cards. So that's something you can do. Then it goes over just kind of like the prize structure, all that other kind of stuff. If you've been playing Magic the Gathering Online for a while, this is all pretty familiar stuff. Friendly sealed leagues will begin on October 8th, so the pre-release ones will end on October 8th, I believe it is, maybe October 7th. No, okay, yeah, October 8th. They start September 27th, run to October 8th. That's how you do the pre-release ones, and then friendly sealed leagues start up October 8th after the pre-release ones go away. And then you can see after that the drafts, or yeah, competitive sealed leagues also coming out at the same time that the pre-releases are coming out. And then draft leagues will start October 1st. So you'll have to play pre-release events for about 4 days, I believe it is, September 27th to October 4th, or to October 1st, and then you'll be able to start doing some drafts for Guilds of Ravnica, which is going to be super cool. And then that's pretty much it for Guilds of Ravnica in terms of league stuff, but they did give us some additional information here. The prestige avatars, if you're interested in these, there's one Vraska, one Niv Mizzet, and one Ral Zarek, or Ral Is It Viceroy. I keep just calling him Ral Zarek instead of his new card name. Alternative play. There's going to be triple Innistrad drafts coming back towards Halloween time, which is going to be a lot of fun. Cube Spotlight Series around November 7th. Time Spiral block will be coming back around November 14th. The Modern Cube is returning starting around November 21st. This one, it looks like they changed their mind on. It got redacted, so we're not quite sure which one this is quite yet. But then on December 19th, the Vintage Cube will be back, and there will be some Vintage Cube leagues that you can do from December 19th all the way to January 17th, which will be pretty cool. And then finally, the last, big announcement is that Brawl is no longer really a thing on Magic Online. It lasted like 2 sets. Yeah, it lasted like 2 sets. So they tried. It wasn't a huge success, but they tried. I'd rather them try and fail than not try at all. At least they tried. So Brawl is not really gonna be a thing anymore. So yeah, after Brawl, some treasure chest kind of stuff updates here. These new avatars as well. This is a new card from Guilds of Ravnica, and then the Yargle avatar here. And then we get to these super sweet ones, which are the things I'm really excited for, the new promos that can show up for Magic the Gathering Online. There's a lot of fantastic cards included here, so we'll go through all of them. Ash Barons is here, Chalice of the Void is here, Flusterstorm is here, Grafdigger's Cage, Hostage Taker. A lot of people are really liking the artwork on the new Hostage Taker, with him kind of taking a dinosaur hostage. Hydroblast and Pyroblast for you Pauper players, those are coming. And then Walking Ballista is the last one here. Not sure how I feel about this artwork on Walking Ballista. I kind of like the original one better, but cheaper Walking Ballistas on Magic Online is perfectly okay with me. And then after that, it just kind of goes into all the treasure chest details, the drops, and then the specific cards that they're putting in less of in the packs or the treasure chest. Most of the stuff is kind of just like standard stuff, like fetid pools. No one will really want those after rotation for Amonkhet happens. And then they're just putting in a bunch of just like newer Guilds of Ravnica kind of stuff, like whatchamacallit, the Impervious Great Worm and stuff was on here. Yeah, this is down towards the bottom. And then there's even some Battle Bond cards here being included as well. Some things like Arcane Artisan, which saw Legacy play for a short while, might still see a little bit. And then probably some more just like Commander stuff. Arena Rector's also just kind of a big one. Bramble Sovereign's pretty sweet. But yeah, things like Najeela and Archfiend of Despair are probably more Commander stuff. But pretty cool to be seeing them included in the treasure chest now, people being able to get their hands on some of those cards. So that's pretty sweet. We had a lot of news to cover in this video. I'm not going to be able to recap all of it here just really quickly, but there was a lot of news regarding the fact that the full spoiler is out now for Guilds of Ravnica. You can take a full look at the set. Tons of Magic the Gathering Arena news to take a look at, and tons of Magic the Gathering Online news to take a look at. Of course, I want to thank you all so much for watching this video. If you guys found it informational and learned something, be sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys want more informative content like this. And I'll see you guys here next time for another Magic the Gathering video. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video, where I talk about a ton of Magic the Gathering news that we got today. Of course, at the end of all of my videos, I'd love to give a huge shout out and thank you to all of my patrons over on the Patreon page. Patreon link will be down low in the description if you're interested in checking it out and helping out the channel. So of course, big thank you to Daniel, Jeremy, Jason, BadWolfMTG, and Jayathi Swaran. They're helping support me over on the Patreon page. They're all fantastic people, and I can't say thank you enough to them. Thank you so much to you as well just for watching this video. I truly appreciate it, and I'll see you guys here next time.